What's good, y'all? John D. Saunders here, and in today's episode, I'm going to show you how to niche down in your web design agency so you can do what you love, stack that moolah, and really own in on your craft. Let's dive in. Also, leave a comment below. Let me know what your web design niche is and why you chose it. I'm opening up the conversation. I'm creating the dialogue, and I want to hear from you. Let's dive into web design niche and how to find your sweet spot when you're looking to really own in on your craft. So I get a lot of web designers that hit me up and they're like, listen, I don't know, should I niche down? If I niche down, will it be too close to something where I won't have enough opportunity to work with enough clients? And a lot of things go through folks' minds. So I want to show you the best way to niche down and to make sure that you have plenty of clientele to collaborate with. So let's go ahead and jump into this right quick. So first things first, you want to think about why your web design agency should niche down. One, niches help you set your business apart by helping customers with specific needs. For example, Starbucks, they've niched down, right? They have a specific type of clientele, a specific type of price point, and food types that they work with. They're not out here trying to sell burgers. I mean, they do have varying products, but again, they stick to their niche and it's worked out very well for them. And by niching down, this tactic actually decreases your competition and allows you to charge more for a specific process. So if you think of it in the perspective of, hey, our agency works primarily with startups. So because we work with startups, one, now we have less competition, right? Because we're looking specifically at a type of client that's looking for a type of agency to work with. And by saying we primarily work with startups, meaning that we have extensive experience in that space, or maybe we're acquiring experience in that space and we work with other startups before, meaning we can replicate our process and be able to leverage that process for other startups. So again, think about how to niche down, decrease your competition, and allow you to charge a premium, right? Because if someone comes in and we work primarily with startups, but there's another agency that works with everyone, who is the client going to choose? If they're a startup, they're going with us because they know we have the expertise to help them, and we can charge a premium because we've perfected that over time. Now, before niching down, I'll tell you right now from experience, at 54 Digital, we did everything. We did SEO, SEM, social media ads, video production. I mean, it was ridiculous, right? And we were doing so many different services that we had a fragmented process. Our framework was all over the place because we couldn't own in on the specific things we were doing. The whole team was overworked and we didn't have a specialty. We were basically like, hey, I'm going to move my head over here. If the client wants to work with us, we'll work with them, right? And that makes it difficult for you to really scale your efforts. So let's break it down into 4 buckets. The riches are in the niches. 1, audience. The first thing you want to do is assess your interests, passions, and skills. Your interests, your passions, your skills. Create a list of problems you've solved for yourself and problems you've solved for others. And that could be in your personal and business life. Then you want to think about who would actually pay for the above, right? Who would actually pay to not go through what you went through? For example, I enjoy building websites and I built startups for myself that have done pretty well. So because of that, I've been able to create profitable revenue streams for my online businesses. And I take those skills and assets that I've learned and I carry that over to other clientele. Also, you want to embrace the issues. Hit them head on. What would make your ideal clients' lives better? Just ask them what they need, right? The best places to look are Facebook groups. Jump into Facebook groups and say, hey guys, I'm a web designer. I'm looking to niche down. What are some issues that you have with your website, or what are problems that you have, or what's your specific vertical or business that you're in? It's a great way to spark conversation and people are happy to divulge how they're feeling. Also hit up forums. I mean, you've got Reddit. You can hit up Reddit, hit some web design forums, ask questions and get to know individuals. And that will also help you own in on your niche. Quora is another thing. You can ask and answer questions on the platform. It's almost like a Q&A where professionals ask other professionals their opinion. Also look at your Google Analytics, right? Look at the top performing pages. Look at where you're seeing most of your clientele fall. sometimes it just happens organically. You know, we were a web design agency. We started working with a lot of startups, and we figured, you know, we might as well niche down since we're already working with a lot of startups. And it has worked really well for us because a lot of startups come to us saying, hey, I heard about X, Y, and Z working with you. I would like to collaborate also. So again, it works really, really well for that. You can also do some keyword research. There's a few free tools on Google that you can use, Keywords Everywhere, and a few others where you can do some keyword research to find out what people are searching for, right? Maybe there are specific type of lawyers that you could work with, or startups like us. It really helps you resonate and find out what you're looking for. Next up, decide what you do and decide what you don't do. Literally take a pen and a pad, develop a list of things you do in your business and the things you don't want to do in your business. This is difficult for some folks, but again, this will make it easier for you in the long run. For us, we literally listed down all of our services and said, okay, these are where we want to focus our efforts. Anything that wasn't in line with that, we took off. So Facebook ads, YouTube ads, we're not specializing in that. We're web designers and developers. We're focused on UI, UX. We don't want to work on those types of projects. So what you can do is make a list of vendors or friends or associates that are great at what they do. And for those services, if anyone comes to you for those services, just let them know, like, hey, I have a friend or an associate that can help you with that. We don't focus our efforts on that. This is what we do. But if you're looking for that type of service, you can go to X. This makes it easy for prospects to find solutions to their problems with trusted vendors while you focus on what you're great at. So Facebook groups, forums, Quora, Google Analytics, again, all great research options. Lastly, let me move my big old head over here. Lastly, you want to test. Talk to your audience, garner interest, and ask how you can solve their problems. So with that said, the best way to do that is to hit the streets. Touch base again on Facebook groups and garner interest by stating your ideal client base and asking how you can solve their problems. So just let people know, hey, I'm in this space. You know, what are some problems that you're going through that I can help with? And you'll slowly start to see how your niche can benefit from your services. So again, with that said, that was a quick breakdown. I'll take it back for you and show you all four of those. Think about the audience, embrace the issues, decide what you do and what you don't do, and then test, get out in the streets and make it happen. So I hope that was helpful for you. Again, if you have any questions, drop a comment below and we will talk soon. Peace, y'all. Thank you all for checking out the episode. It is always appreciated. Make sure you subscribe. I'm doing this every single Monday. I'm dropping knowledge bars on you. So stay tuned, watch out, because I'm coming for you. Let's go.